All right, everybody, let me just adjust a couple things. The light is kind of bright. We did our live a little bit. I didn't want to do it tomorrow because of Easter, and then we did our live a little bit later tonight because all of my kids wanted to go to the plaza. They were so excited. And I'll wait for some of you guys to get on. Let me just fix a couple of these things. Hola from Phoenix, Arizona. Hello. From El Paso, Texas. Rio Grande Valley, Texas. Hola, hola, Laura Hernandez. From Indiana, San Diego. Amarillo, Texas. Maryland. Oh, wow. Ridgecrest, California. Familia, hola. Oregon, California. Clement, California. California. Oh, wow. A lot of you guys are from California. That's so cool. From Coachella, California. Modesto. Indiana. Downey. Chicago. Austin. Georgia. Eaton Rapids, Michigan. Oh, it's so cool. My home is Michigan, you guys. I was born and raised in Michigan. Ola from New Mexico. Love your videos. Thank you so much. Enjoyed your meal series. Oh, thank you. The vlog I'm posting tonight, I'm showing you guys how I make one of my comfort foods from home, which is potato salad. So I was so excited to make that and eat it tomorrow. Easter blessings from New Jersey. And you guys, my husband will be over here in just a minute. I really don't know what's taking him so long. From California. Oh, hola everybody. I really want to come on live and talk about, hola. I want to say hi to everybody first. I want to talk to you guys about buying my kid's cousin's dress, and I call them, someone's like, why don't you call her niece? She's their third cousin, so she wouldn't be my niece, but she's such a close family to us. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that because a lot of people had questions. One of the higher up questions was, why didn't her mom go with us? So I wanted to answer that question. Also, why didn't call her niece? And there's another one I'm trying to think. What was the other one, hun? Oh, 65,000 subscribers, you guys. How could I forget that? I am so excited and I feel super, super blessed. So I wanted to come on here and talk about that as well and just see what you guys are all doing for Easter. I'm really curious, what is everybody planning to make for Easter? Because you know, that's something I love, is the food for Easter as well. Last live, 651 subs. Could you show us your tattoo? Oh, I can't show you my tattoo. I got my tattoo put in a spot where I would never have to see it in case I regretted it. Congratulations, thank you so much. Looks so great, thank you. Oh, I just made fajitas today. Mud cups. Oh, what are those? Can you say hi to my husband? Horacio, is that how you would say it? He loves your videos. Oh, hi. If I said it right, Horacio. Horacio. I'm not sure if I said it right. I started watching when you had less than 5,000. Oh, thank you, Laura. Cooking pork loin. Ooh, that sounds good. Ola from Seattle. Hello. Blessings. You guys, I'm asking everybody what they're cooking for Easter. I'm making potato salad. I think it's the whitest thing I could do because nobody else in my house likes potato salad. But do you like potato salad?
I do, but I can't eat a whole lot of it.
Yeah, because your husband has diabetes, so he can't. Truffles. Dang. Okay, whose house can we come to? Who lives closest to us and we can come over and share some food? Everybody's telling me what they're making for Easter.
I see. Hi, everyone.
Okay, mud cups is chocolate pudding, crunched Oreos, and gummy worms. That sounds so wonderful. Oh, hon, you have to say that name because I can't. I want to say hi to your friend, but I can't pronounce that name. I think my husband can.
Where up?
Otlan, Jalisco. Oh, that's so cool.
Oh,
Banana pudding.
Altran?
Atlan. Oh, you know where that is?
No.
You guys, I've been sick for 3 days. So sick. That's why I have not posted any vlogs. Today was the first day I started to vlog because I was feeling so terrible. And then my husband had to run his aunt next door to the emergency room at like 5 in the morning. We got up and they were banging at our door and we had to run her to the emergency room. Everybody's really sick right now. Hi from Southwest Texas. Man, there's something about Texas. I've been feeling like I want to go. Oh, rancho huevos con nopales for breakfast and lengua tacos and elote for dinner. Okay, that sounds wonderful.
That sounds like an everyday thing.
For you, but I'm curious what people are making. I want to not have to cook for the day, you guys. I'm going to go to someone's house for the day. Yeah, someone said I do look pale. It's because I haven't went out. Well, this light is really bright too, but I haven't went out of the house. You guys know I normally take like my walks every day, and I have not.
Listen, why
Tacos.
is this light so bright? It's
Devil's
like I'm
eggs.
looking at the sun.
Is it devil's eggs or deviled? Like
Deviled eggs.
deviled or deviled?
Deviled.
Deviled. Like
I
you'd
think.
spell devil and then an ED.
I
Deviled.
think. I don't know.
Oh, chile rellenos. Deviled. Oh, it's deviled. Okay. Yeah, I've made those 1 year. Deviled. Okay, not deviled. Not deviled. Deviled.
What is going on right now? What?
I'm also building my dream home in, oh, how do you say that, hon?
Nayarit.
Mexico. My hubs is from Nayarit, and we decided to buy a lot and build. That's so cool. Congratulations. Hi from Rockford, Illinois. We watch you and your family all the time. My wife loves your channel, guys. Oh, thank you. Please tell your wife I said hi. Hola. Oh, de Chapala. Okay, you're close enough. We could come for Easter lunch with you. Deviled eggs. Okay. Hi, beautiful. Hi. Sending greetings from Woodstock, Ontario. Oh my gosh, you guys are from all over. That is so cool. From El Paso, Texas.
From Afghanistan.
Where?
Right there.
For real?
Yeah, that's insane.
Wow. We're all just having a good time right now. That's what's going on. That's so cool. Touch a Light Homestead in Mexico. Saludas de Chapala. We love Chapala. Except, you know what? Do you guys remember when I told you the horseback riding story? I won't get into the horseback riding story, but somebody else just posted on the Chapala page how that guy was dangerous and not to go on his rides.
Oh my gosh, well, yeah, probably because he was drunk.
And I was like, I'm not even going to post what happened to me because he's just trying to make a living, but dang. Amarillo, Texas. Hi, beautiful couple. Buena Park, California. Oh, that's so cool. Hi from Las Vegas, Nevada. You guys, I need your Easter meal ideas. Some people have really good ones. Shout out on my YouTube channel. Hope it helps you grow your followers. You guys are an amazing family. Oh, thank you so much. Viejo Vaquero, El Viejo Vaquero. Am I saying it right?
Yeah, he's been here for a while.
Yes, we love when your comments come up. Hola, amigos. Your husband has been doing a good job on the house. I'm in Amarillo, I think that's how you say it, Texas, but building a home in Juarez. I always watch you guys. Oh, wow, that's so cool. Congratulations.
Somebody asked if we celebrate Easter like an Easter egg hunt and stuff like that.
I will get the kids something little and then I'll hide it and they have to find it because that's what my dad did for me. And in the States, my whole family would get together and we'd do an Easter egg hunt and then we'd do an adult Easter egg hunt where we would put money into Easter eggs and things like that. But here in Mexico, we don't do that, and the kids don't ask to do that. We have a really nice lunch. We sit outside, and then I hide something a little special for them. But here in the ranch, especially in our little pueblo, it's like this is Holy Week. This is a very cherished, important week. For God and Jesus and the Holy Spirit and all of that. So we try to keep it centered around that. But then I do the little thing in the morning where I hide a couple things for them.
The thing is, like, I didn't grow up doing any of these things. So, like...
Not even for Holy Week? I feel like your family would have done.
No.
Did they make you go to church?
No.
Well, dang. You didn't even go to church?
No,
Well, you're in the rancho now. You got to do something.
That's what I mean. Like, it's almost like all foreign to me. You know what I mean?
Right. It's really beautiful though, you guys. Last night they lit candles, and everybody lit candles and walked around the ranch, and then somebody dragged a chain, and I don't know what that part was for, but it made me very, very emotional. And I love that in Mexico, part of their culture so much is what's written in the Bible, and I just love that. They bring it to life.
I feel like I need sunglasses to look at your phone.
Honey, you bought me this lamp, so I don't know what to tell you. You bought it.
Why is it so bright?
Annabelle just got back from the plaza. Were all your friends there?
Yeah.
All her friends. Church was every day this week, so all her friends get out of church at a certain time.
Did you
And
do the firework things?
no, I didn't do those yet.
Are we doing them tomorrow?
We can do them tomorrow. Yeah. Tell Abby to come say hi. Annabelle is so cute. Get them sunglasses, brother.
Do it. You're not joking.
Oh, that's funny. You guys are funny on here. Okay, so a couple of things I wanted to talk about.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Abby. We wanted to talk about Lupita, and everybody said, why do I not call her my niece?
She's not.
She's not niece. She's her cousin.
So her dad is
don't know
my
how to
first
say it.
cousin, and then Lupita would be my second cousin. It'd be my kid's third cousin.
Right, but she's very close to our family. Abigail. Aaron, hi Abby. Abby, do you want to tell everybody what you're doing for Founders Parade?
Oh, I have to dress up as the Little Mermaid. I have to do it's like a float for the little kids, and I have to dress up like a Little Mermaid.
They voted her to be the Little Mermaid. I'm the one with white skin and red hair, but they voted Abby, which I'm actually really excited about because we got to buy her
Aaron,
fabric.
You can't lie to anybody, okay? You know you're dying to do this.
I would have rocked it. That's all I'm gonna say, especially for the Little Mermaid.
Man,
But
the light's so bright.
I don't I can't. There, is that better? Is that better, everybody?
Yes.
My family's
It's like burning
complaining.
my eyes.
I'm telling you.
I bought a little light, and you bought this huge light.
I know, but I didn't know it was gonna be this bright. It's like looking at the sun.
Oh, your Mexican arroz yesterday. The family loves it. Oh, that's so cool. Abby, are you dyeing your hair red or getting a red wig?
I'm getting a red wig.
Yes, and we already made her tail and her top. I hand sewed it. I was so ill and sick in bed, and Abby's like, you have to do this right now. And I was like, all right. So I hand sewed it for her. You're no longer glowing, and Lalo's teeth are still glowing.
Oh, your teeth are really white, dude.
I wonder why.
Aw, Rudy, thank you so much for Abby's horse to be bought someday. She will love that.
Thank you.
As soon as our house is done, we will start thinking about more animals. We're just so tightly budgeted on our house. It kind of makes me and my husband's stomach nervous, but we know we have to get it done. And the worker we have for it, since he's retiring, this will be his last house. we don't want to stop. We want to get it done because we're also so nervous. What if he decides? What if we stop for a little bit and then he's like, I can't come back? You know, I don't know what we would do.
I don't know that he will. You know what I'm saying? But
Abby, what kind of animals do you like?
Baby cows, miniature cows, especially miniature cows. We were just talking about this today, weren't we?
We were. Abby's, one of her like things in life is she really wants to breed specific animals that are like registered, like miniature animals and things like that. And it's
Miniature
really,
goats.
yeah, and it's really cool because in Mexico they do, it's not called fairs. What would it be called? Because adults do them. It's not like little kids. Do you know what it's called? Like in Aguascalientes, they have them in Guadalajara, hon? I don't think they'd be called fairs.
no, it's
It's something, I don't know how you'd explain. It's like
an auction.
It's like an auction, but it's all the top breeders, top of the line livestock, best of the best. So Abby would like to be able to do that one day, and I think she'd be good at that because she loves animals and she's good at taking care of them when they're sick. And that's hard because not everybody can take care of animals when they're sick and stuff. Let me see. You guys really know how expensive materials are to build now? Yeah, they're pretty expensive. I mean, it's not, it's expensive to us because we're staying
Where are you
within a budget. Where are you going, Abby?
I was gonna go sit down. Get my
Okay.
makeup off. Bye everybody. Buenas noches.
Wait, show everybody your nails.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh my goodness. Because
They're
the fiestas
short
are
and
coming.
They're just a little bit.
Okay.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Oh man, Passion of the Christ.
Yeah, that's a really good movie. I don't think my kids are. The little girls aren't ready for that yet. Cristiano would love that movie because he loved the one that you showed him about the wars in Mexico.
Somebody recommended that movie. I can't remember the name of it.
And I feel like he handled that really
For all
well.
the glory.
Yeah, for all the glory. And he handled that well. But for the little girls, I don't think Penelope would be emotionally off forever. I could never. She'd have to be way older.
Hold on, I just gotta tell you guys something, okay? I don't know if you guys know this or if Aaron brought this up, but Aaron only watches like G-rated stuff. Like it was not even like PG stuff.
Sometimes he swears in the hoof GP.
Who?
The guy who shaves hoofs, he sometimes.
Yeah, all I hear in the HTP when I'm laying with mom at night is beep, beep.
Yeah, so you don't actually hear the swear word.
And you guys, our little daughter Annabelle, she loves PBR bull riding and JB Mooney, and that is her thing. At school, she wrote she wants to be a bull rider, and that's what she wants to watch. Instead of like cartoons or other things, she goes to her horse lessons and rides like a rodeo girl, and she loves PBR. It's so, I just randomly showed her one day, and that was it. She
Yeah,
was
I
hooked.
didn't know bull riding existed till it was 4 months ago.
I know, and now that's all we watch all night long.
Aaron, somebody said to name a rated G movie.
Bye bye.
Call the Midwives. That was a really good one I used to watch. I don't think it's on Netflix anymore, but I rewatched the series. So Call the Midwives was PG, and that was actually based on a woman's diary from like way back in London. She was a midwife. It's so cool. My YouTube channel is PG. I don't know what else is PG that I watch. I don't really
know.
watch.
I have no
I don't
idea.
watch TV a lot. I go on here to read your guys' comments, and to write you guys back and to check messages and things like that as much as I can. But between like laundry and just everything in the house, all day I feel like we're just go go go. Let me see. I believe Annabelle, she is Brava. I used to watch Call the Midwife, and I cried every single episode. It was so, Call the Midwife is so good. See, and I don't even know if they have more episodes yet or not, because it's not on Netflix anymore.
Somebody asked if you like horror movies.
No, absolutely not. I would never. It gets stuck in my brain. I don't want that. I try to only put like good into my mind. Oh, I won't, somebody wrote about college, and I will never push my kids into college or a trade. It has to be, I truly believe you need to teach your kids how to work hard and what their gifts are and to go after it. And if that includes college or trade school or certificate or something like that, they will go for it. You won't have to push it in any way. Because I was pushed into college when I was 18, and it was just terrible. I wish I wouldn't have done that.
I don't know if you're like mentally ready for that. You know what I'm saying? I think
It
you have
depends.
to-
I think some kids are, and some kids
Well, that's
are.
what I mean. I think you know what I mean. You have to go through some stuff to
Yeah, to know.
kind of decide what you want to do.
Right, and also your kids, they need to know how to work hard before they can. You can't go to college and not know how to work, or else they're just gonna mess around and not do what they're supposed to. And our kids know how to work hard, and they've seen me and my husband work hard, and so, but towards something, towards what is their gifts, what is God's will for their life, and that's really important to us. Lalo's the man. Lalo is the man. La mamá de Lalo fue y a Michigancito, Erin.
Yeah.
She went to Michigan. Yep, Lalo's mom went to Michigan. A lot of you guys have asked, where is my mother-in-law? And she's in Michigan. So she has 3 other children, and Lalo is the second oldest. So she has 1 older than him, and then he has 2 younger siblings, and they all enjoy living in the United States. That's where they want to be. So my mother-in-law spends, it really depends. Sometimes she spends half her time there, sometimes longer.
I think it just depends on what's going on. Like my brother has a baby, and I think she wants to, you know, she doesn't want to miss out on that stuff.
Right.
I mean, she doesn't want to miss out on our kids either, so it's kind of hard for her to, I mean, just handle all that.
Right. And my mother-in-law is, it's a little bit different because I think she might have a little bit of ADHD because she is like go, 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 even though she's older. And so when she comes to Mexico, a lot of the older ladies like to be at home and they're just kind of relaxing or cooking. And your mom is like, she wants to go.
So
She likes to be moving.
My mom hangs out with a couple of older ladies around, like our neighborhood, like our street, and we called it a cabildo. Or like the Google of the ranch, because that's where like they all gossip and stuff.
Oh my gosh, that's what you call it? That's so
Sure.
rude. Do other people call
Yes.
it that? Oh my gosh. No, but she does know all the gossip. So my mother-in-law, she's very go, go, go. And so I think it's hard for her because in Michigan, it's cold, but she gets to be with her family. But here it's warm and she gets to kind of go out with her friends. And in Michigan, I don't think she has any friends besides her family.
Yeah.
But here, everybody's her friend. So it's kind of crazy. Saludas, familia from Wilmington, California, from Cynthia. Hola, Cynthia. Good night. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. We did our live a little bit late, but I had to bring the kids out to the plaza tonight. It's Saturday. There's so many taco stands, papas. Do you guys know how good the papa stands are? And like, you wouldn't think to put hot dogs inside of French fries. I'm telling you, if you live in the United States and you want a good food business, open a Mexican papa stand. Because my kids love that more than McDonald's fries. But here's what they do. They cut fresh potatoes, they put them in there, they fry them with the salchichas, and then they put the piece of salchichas in there, and then they put crema, mustard, hot sauce, ketchup. You guys, it is like next level wonderful. Like I can't go to the United States and go into McDonald's and be like, yeah, can I just get a fry?
No, I think
You know?
I think California has a lot of like
Do
food
they?
trucks like that. Yeah, like in Mexico.
Okay, you guys, if you're from California, do they sell papas with hot dogs, salchichas in them.
I mean, they have like street corn with like Cheeto crumbs, like the hot Cheeto crumbs over the top of them. Wow.
Yeah, but I need to know about salchichas. Can you tell me the surrounding areas in Jalisco so my husband and I could move eventually our adult kids and grandkids? Oh, to be honest with you, yes, LA has everything. Yes, they do. Oh.
I remember because when my friends Marty and Caesar were here, they told me that they had all that stuff, like in Cali.
Michigan has nothing, that person said. I never seen the papas con salchicha in San Diego. Oh, you guys can make them from home.
They're called salchipulpos.
Salchipupos. Oceanside, California, and I've never had that. Oh man, you gotta find it in California somewhere. I didn't want to try that for the longest time, for like years. And then I don't know, I think my mother-in-law had me try it, and I was like, who would have thought this would be so amazing?
There's a lot of things in Mexico that the combinations are weird. Like if you just sit here and think about it, you wouldn't think it was good, but it's amazing. Like dorilocos, for example.
Oh yeah, like with the shredded carrot and
Cucumber and cueritos and everything else.
Remember when I asked the kids, I was like, what are those? And they're like, onions.
Yeah.
They didn't know for the longest time what those were. Oh, celebrate Ocotlan. Here in California, especially East LA, we have taco trucks, street dogs, everything in LA. That is so cool, you guys. It is a goal of mine to make it out to California where my husband's friends are at, Caesar and Marty. They came here to visit and they were in a vlog, but do they still live in Wilmington or they're living somewhere else now?
No, they live somewhere else.
I want to come out there so bad, you guys. I've never been to California. I want to see it so bad. I want to see where my husband grew up.
Dude.
I want to try all the food places he always tells me about.
Ralph Malph. So just the other day, I put gummy bears in my dorilocos, and my kid thought I was crazy. And then I had like Cristiano try it. He's like, "This is amazing."
Ew, what kind of chips did you have?
Dude, they were like the green, the Tostitos salsa one.
Yeah.
And then I had cucumbers,
Right?
salchicha, cueritos, gummy bears, and chamoy. Bomb.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if I would try it or not. I do want to get out to California though, you guys. If me and my husband ever plan that trip, I will let you guys know so that we can know the best food places to go to.
Paul J. Ramirez, I grew up in Wilmington, California for, I don't know, 19 years or something.
For a long time. That'd be cool, guys. I feel like California has a different culture, just like how Texas does, just like how Michigan does, just kind of how Mexico does as well. I would love to get out there. It would be a whole food vlog, though. And maybe I'd meet some of you guys. But it would definitely be a, like, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We are trying new spots to eat.
My friend Marty knows, I mean, everybody knows him everywhere. Everywhere he goes. So this guy was, he was like a security guard for a long time. So he knows everybody, okay? He knows all like the best like street trucks and all this other stuff. And he keeps telling me, he's like, dude, I gotta take you to this spot, I gotta take you to this spot. And I'm like, it just sounds like a lot to me. Like when I was in California, I remember having like, just like the Mexican street corn stuff. There wasn't like a variety like.
Oh,
there is
really?
now.
There
Yeah.
wasn't like was there taco trucks?
Yeah.
But my husband always mentions a place called Busy Bee, and it was like a deli.
It was like a corner store. It was like they would sell like regular. It's like a store here. You know how you go in the store, it's like a regular store, and then you go in the back and they're selling food.
Right.
It was kind of like that.
I don't know that. They didn't do that in Michigan.
Well, they did that in California.
They didn't do that in Michigan. But I can feel it in me that I want to plan that trip. The hard thing is that Our kids' school is not broken up like it is in the States, kind of. They only get a month off of school, and they're strict about attendance. Since school is only 4 hours a day, they don't like them to miss a lot of school. So I don't know if like we would go and we'd bring all the kids, or we would just bring the 2 older kids. But I really do want to go out there. And before we'd go, I would like plan it out where you guys say we should get food, where we should go visit, because we'd probably only go for about 3 days.
If you guys know Wilmington, there's or I don't know if it's still there or not, but on Avalon, right across the street from Banning High School, there was Los Tres Cochinitos. That was a Mexican food.
Conchonitos. What
Los
would
Tres
that?
Cochinitos,
What
the
is
3 little
that?
pigs.
Someone said what part of LA he was born and raised in Wilmington. I was born and raised in Muskegon, Michigan. I don't know if most of you have heard of that, but me and my husband, not only are we from 2 different like cultures, we grew up 2 very different lives. So it's crazy for us to end up here and both love it so much. So a big trip though would be, the first trip would be to California. And then I would really love to visit Texas. I need to go to some Western wear
We've
stores.
gone to Texas.
I know, but I want to go explore Texas. Like Jessica
No,
loved, my
it's
sister
so
Jessica.
big.
No. Dallas, we could go to Dallas. We could go to El Paso. I'm sure you
somebody
guys know
else said,
cool places we could go in Texas.
I have tried it out. I have tried it out.
Yeah, In-N-Out's good.
Whataburger's good.
Right. Nothing beats street tacos here at our
Jack in the
ranch,
Box
though.
is bomb.
Someone said come to Dallas. See, I think Dallas would be such a cool experience. Los Tacos are Aaron's favorite. Yeah, San Antonio, that would be cool. Oh, has Lalo ever had King Taco?
No.
Beautiful familia, San Antonio. Happy Easter, thank you. Come to San Antonio. That's where I live in Texas. How did you guys meet too, by the way? Oh, that's a really long story. I'm gonna have to put that in another vlog. How about El Paso or Dallas? Just Jack in the Box, bomb. Yes, I'd love to go to Dallas. My aunt lives out in Dallas in a Grapevine, it's called, and I went there when I was younger, when I was pregnant with Abby, and I loved it.
Somebody said Taco Bell is the best tacos.
I'm not gonna lie, I love Taco Bell. My husband does not like Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell. That was the only sauce I ever had as a kid. So like, I grew up on some Taco Bell.
Not me.
I could, like, what were those Crunchwrap Supremes? I don't know if they still have those or not, but those were the best. Or they used to have Fiesta potatoes. Bomb. McAllen, Texas.
Somebody said we used to camp in Muskegon and watch the big ships coming in at the state park.
Oh yeah, no, we love camping. My uncle has a big camper and we always put it at the state park. Best camping in Michigan, in my opinion, is Ludington State Park because there's so much to go do, like hike and trails. Man, remember when we went to see the, what's it called? That light that brings in ships? And we
The
didn't know,
lighthouse?
yeah, and we didn't know how long it was. And we had to push our bikes through the sand.
Oh my god.
That was so, and then we were halfway through and we're like, we're not turning back now.
Well, it was, I mean, all the kids were little, so they're all miserable. Okay? We're having to push the bikes with a bike trailer in the back of it through like a whole bunch of sand, and it's like 5 miles long.
No, it was wild. And we weren't turning around. We're like, there's no way. Del Taco or Taco Bell? Oh, I don't know.
Man, is El Pollo Loco still in California?
Yes, Ludington. We floated down the river on our tubes and it led out into Michigan Lake. Yes! That's one of my favorite things to do. I always get scared when you get to the Michigan Lake part though, because it's like such a strong rapid. And when you grow up in Michigan, you are taught how dangerous the lake can be. So I would always jump off right before we'd get to the lake. And I had a leech on my leg once and I almost got into a huge bike accident because I was freaking out. Oh yeah, it says yes, Polo Loco is still around. I didn't have, growing up in Muskegon, we only had Taco Bell, McDonald's, Burger King, and then
Hold on.
La Casa Fierro now, but we didn't have a lot of taco places.
Hold on. You guys are talking about In-N-Out and all this stuff. What do you guys got to say about Yoshinoya? Yoshinoya beef bowl?
What is that?
Dude.
Yoshinoya.
Yoshinoya.
Do any of you guys know what Yoshinoya is? Because my husband thinks he's Chinese now.
No, it's not Chinese. It's Thai food. It's bomb.
Is it?
Yes.
Tacos, Jack in the Box. I've never seen green sauce here in Georgia. How does it differ from red sauce? I almost choked on my surpriseness. You have to try some green sauce. Just for you, I will make a green sauce vlog that you can make it at your house. But green sauce is just, it does differ. The taste differ. And now that I've been in Mexico long enough, there's so many different types of salsa. But there's like an OG salsa, green sauce, that I will show you how to make. You just need to watch out for that on the vlog. That was like one of the first things. Oh yeah, people have
Yoshinoya?
Yeah.
Dude, it's so bomb.
Toshiba is bomb. It's the thing too. Yes, beef bowl is so good. I'm so jealous you guys grew up with good food because I did not grow up with food like this.
So, I said this on there before. Like, my dad would go to like different places, like different like restaurants or like food places, just to try their food. Okay, and somehow we stumbled upon like Yoshinoya. I think we didn't even know like what to order at the time, and we
Yeah.
ended up getting like the beef bowl or whatever it was. Best decision ever.
Beef bowl. Maybe
Yes.
I'll learn how to make it. Maybe I'll look it up. This, I think it says Nadia. We grew up, 10 kids from outside of Chicago, visited St. Joe's, Michigan every year for my mom's birthday. Lake Michigan is the best. We were always envious of the kids who grew up on the lake. I need to tell you guys something. Where I grew up in Michigan, I was able to ride my bike to the sand dunes. You would go through like enchanted trails that would lead you to like crystal clear Lake Michigan. Is beautiful.
Hold on, somebody said we know Lana won't go in the ocean, but when the kids are Aaron.
No, I won't go in the ocean. I want to feel the essence of the ocean, the mist of the spray.
I'll spray you with a spray bottle.
I don't even go in deep water in Lake Michigan, and I grew up in Michigan and going on the lake. Like all my family will take out boats and sea-doos. I will not. My mom scarred me because when I was little, we'd go to Ludington to go camping, which was right on Lake Michigan, and my dad had a boat, and he would take us tubing. And one day, I was like 10 years old. This was right around the time Anaconda came out. Do you remember that movie?
Yeah.
Okay, somebody let me watch that, and I shouldn't have. So Anaconda was in my mind, but I wasn't really thinking about it. And my dad would get the boat, and he'd put it on the shore, and I was playing in these weeds looking for frogs or something, and my mom goes, "Don't play in there, there's snakes." And I swear to you, after that, because when you go out tubing, it's really dark water. And every time I'd fall off the tube, all I could imagine was like a snake, like the anaconda coming up from the bottom. I haven't been on a tube since I was 10 years old. And my mom swears to this day, she's like, "I'd never said that." And I was like, "I swear you did."
Your sister Lacey said, "I think it was me."
No, it was, "Oh, hi, Lacey. I didn't know. My sister Lacey's on here. I didn't know she was on here. Hi, Lacey. You need to go to East LA and try the variety of street foods." Yes, I promise if me and my husband plan a trip, I will let you guys know 2 weeks ahead of time. That way you guys can kind of help me plan out where is our food adventure gonna be. Because that's what I'm down for. Like, I wanna see the ocean, but I wanna go in the ocean. I don't really want to go shopping. I would just love to go enjoy the food and walk around and be part of the culture in California. So that would be really cool.
I just don't know how you'd fit in. We'd have to like draw your eyebrows with a Sharpie.
I'm going to have Abby do Latina baddie on me because that's what she's always saying. Like, I'll walk around, she's like, "Latina baddie." And I'm like, "Abby, she'll do it to me and we'll be good." I swear if I see any of you and you call me Lupita, my heart will be so happy. Just to let everybody know. I'll turn around right away and be like, "Okay, good night." Oh, you got church in the morning. That's wonderful. Cubana torta, Morro Bay, California. Wow, you're so funny. Abby said today, she's like, "Are you doing your eyebrows 90, Mom?" And I was like, "What does that mean?" And she's like, "The 90s." And I was like, "I don't know, Abby. I'm just trying to survive the morning." Like, I don't know. As a child, I used to swim in the Colorado River all the time. Oh, wow. I bet it was so beautiful. Morro Bay has amazing seafood. Yes. please, some amazing seafood. What are the travel distances between like San Diego and LA and Morro Bay? Like all these, what are the distances? Am I looking at a day trip? What am I looking at?
At least a couple hours.
Like what about San Diego from LA?
Couple hours.
A couple hours? Ooh, that makes me 2 hours. Okay. That's not that bad. Do you remember how to drive in LA?
Not
That's
really.
gonna be the hard part. We're gonna be like our trip recently.
No, we have Marty and Caesar. What do you mean that's gonna be the hard part?
Yeah, but I can't boss them around if they're driving.
Somebody said Aaron isn't chola, Lalo. Put the Sharpie away.
Oh my gosh. I know, I'm only half gringa, you guys, okay? I understand. Oh, have we been to Mackinac Island? I have been there as a kid. I knew one day I was gonna grow up and have a home there and ride horses around. But I ended up in Mexico, so that's okay. It's just as good. But Lalo's never been there.
Where?
Mackinac
No.
Island.
I always
Have you?
wanted to go, but
Always. They have
Just
sea
didn't get a chance
otters
to.
there. In the lake, they have sea otters. They're vicious, but they have them.
sea otters.
You don't want to get caught between the lake and the sea otter. You don't want to be in the lake and here's the shore and you're between the shore, the otter, and the sea. You don't want that.
Gosh.
In Lake Michigan, you don't want that.
Listen, I don't even want to look at the water. Okay, all I'm there is for the freaking seagulls, the eagles of the sea, and that's it.
Mackinac Island is the best. Yes, Mackinac Island is beautiful. Mackinac Island fudge. Oh, and my mom sent me back home. Martin.
Arambula.
Oh, thank you so much. My mom sent me home some Traverse City cherry coffee. I don't know if you guys have ever had that, but Michigan is known for its cherries, and Traverse City cherry coffee. If they have that on Amazon, you guys have to look for it. It is just, I used it all within like a week. It's so good.
No, I never went to the Longshoreman Hall.
See, if we did go to Los Angeles, like that area, what area would you look for an Airbnb? Like, where would be the best where we could just walk out of our Airbnb and we're at places we can eat and walk? And look
Everywhere.
around?
Everywhere.
So it's like Mexico, you can just walk anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, see? Green pozole, I love green pozole. I don't know how to make it properly because the real problem is asking for the chiles and the stuff that goes in it because I'm always scared they're gonna understand me. Cherry cider is awesome. Lalo does have diabetes, yes, and he eats sweets all the time. Like he's worried about my potato salad and he just puts sweets in his chips.
Dude, I eat all kinds of sweets, okay? I can't help myself.
No, all day long. That's all he wants is sweets. East LA for bomb Mexican food, and then after take a 45-minute drive to San Pedro, California for seafood. That would be wonderful.
I actually live like 15 minutes away
6
from San
hours.
Pedro.
Oh, that's not bad. V said, Lupita, I'm driving to LA next Friday from Richmond, California, and it takes 6 hours. I love LA. We have family that lives here. Oh, that is so cool. Someone said I'm eating green pozole right now. I'm so jealous. Salvadorian, but obsessed with Mexican food.
Look,
Oh,
I
that
used
is
to work.
So cool.
I used to work a block away from Disneyland in Anaheim, and I don't think I ever went to Disneyland.
Did you ever think about going? Were you ever
No.
like, I wish I could go?
No.
I think you did.
I
You're just
didn't.
not telling me. Just like I know he wants to go under the water and swim.
Why would I want to do that?
Did you, if you guys watched my last vlog, all of us were in our bathing suits, and my husband was like, the only thing showing was his face, and he had glasses on. Like he didn't even want a drop to touch him.
No.
It was like H2O. Like if he accidentally got a drop of water, he was gonna turn into a mermaid. Oh, please be aware of the huge homeless Is there a huge homeless population?
Yeah.
But not kids though.
I'm not sure.
But
I mean,
not
I'm sure
kids,
they're
though.
young, but
At my mom's restaurant in El Paso, Texas, that is so cool. That would be cool to grow up in a restaurant like that. Yeah, Lalo was just chilling poolside. I'm always scared another girl's gonna look at him and be like, oh, I know that's a vaquero. And
Well,
I'm
I
like,
had cowboy boots on. Somebody said that I wasn't cowboy enough because I didn't have like a cowboy belt buckle and a hat. I have all those things, I just wasn't wearing them.
I'm gonna tell you guys something. I think my husband could be a bull rider because he's just not afraid of certain things. You know what I mean? I feel like you would just do it and be like, well, I just gotta do it. And not me, I'd be like, you do it first and then I'll go get in the car and wait for you.
I mean, I was just watching a guy that kind of tames horses.
Yeah.
So he gets them ready to like do like livestock work, okay? So like separating calves and heifers and all that stuff.
Right,
And he's showing you how to do all these things.
right.
Dude, everything is like it looks so simple.
It does, but it's not. You have to know the movements of the horse.
That's what he was showing you though.
But you're not native, so I don't know how you would know anything about that.
Native to what? The mountains of Caucasus? What?
That is so rude. You should not say that. I've told you not to say that because Annabelle's been saying it.
Well,
And that's rude.
that's the truth.
Oh my gosh, do not listen to my husband, you guys. Aww. They have families living on the street with little kids. That hurts my heart so bad. I don't know. Maybe I can go down there to do like a food vlog and to help in different places. You know what I do watch sometimes? It's called White. I think it's called White Underbelly, and a guy from LA. He really tries to help those people, but he also tries to help people understand what got them into that circumstance. And it's just really, it's really wild. Someone said Mexicans are Native Americans. I agree with you, but my great-great-grandmother was full Native American, so I always mess with my husband that I have Native in me, which I do.
My gosh.
Abby can even admit it. Soft white underbelly, his name's Mark. Yes. Yes, sometimes, some of them it's too hard for me to watch. Some of them I do watch though, just to get an understanding of how people end up in those situations and can't get out of them even when they have a lot of help. What tribe? I have no idea what tribe. I need to ask my grandpa. That is a wonderful question. I don't even know if he knows. I do know she was buried up north in the Bel Air area, Bel Air, Michigan. So I wonder if I could look that up somehow.
You're from Bel Air?
Michigan. I can't with him.
My gosh.
See, all isn't perfect. Yes. Yeah, and my kids definitely see all isn't perfect here in Mexico. What? Don't talk about my nativeness because. What did you say?
This is too, green up for your own good. Bel Air.
Abby, I don't know who you're calling gringa because it's not me.
Vic said, Lala, what tribe is Aaron from?
No, Lalo will make up the rudest joke ever.
No, so listen. One year we were all camping in Ludington, and we all had to come up with like Indian names for ourselves, okay? So like, Abigail was like, Dad, what's Mom's name, okay? So
No, I don't think you should tell people this because you're rude. I do not think you should tell people this. Wait, I'm trying to think of what you named everybody. I don't think you should tell everybody because you're rude. And they're gonna see how rude you really are. No, it's so rude. He made up names for all of us that were rude.
Very rude.
And then Abby's going very rude.
what?
Someone's saying say it, Lalo. You can't say Abby's native name because it's really rude.
What?
You can say mine if you want.
No, I'm not saying it now.
That's the list. And then somebody just asked also if visiting Jalisco, if they should go in October. And my husband's just itching to let his jokes out. My husband has the most terrible gift where he can look at something or someone and say exactly what they look like. it's a terrible
I
gift
think
to
I think
have.
all Mexicans can. Like I
No,
think,
yours is very specific. Like I will tell him, he won't even ask me anymore if I want to know. He'll just say it because I don't want to know because I feel like it's rude, and then he'll still say it anyways.
like what?
Like anybody, somebody will be walking and you'll say something and I'll be like, that will never get out of my head now. That's exactly what that person looks like. No, he's so rude. Oh, but I was saying about traveling here to Jalisco. Yeah, you get monsoon season, and that's really rough. I would say October is beautiful, and November for Day of the Dead is really, really beautiful as well. I thought Guadalajara.
Mama Bear, that would be awesome.
Okay, on what? Vanessa said, oh, I thought Guadalajara, or people say Ajijic or Chapala. We really enjoy Ajijic and Chapala. It's beautiful both places. Guadalajara is so hot. There's really beautiful things to do there. We just don't know where those cool things are because we're not like cool hip people. So
You're not. Okay.
no. Who are you cool with? Me.
Everybody. Okay.
Chris Joe said that is true. Right, a Mexican nickname is a rite of passage. That is true. Nobody says my name here. They call me
La Mama.
La
or
Mama.
Gringa.
Gringa or Weda. Gringa's the only one that girls were saying that to Abby to make her feel out of place, to be really mean to her. And so I don't ever start confrontation, but I had to go to one of the mom's houses and I was like, listen, she has to stop calling her Gringa. And she goes, oh, she just thinks it's funny. And I was like, but she's not using it in a funny way. She's using it in a you don't fit in type way. So that really affected Abigail. But they don't call her that anymore. That was like all they had on her. Oh, they do? Okay, Abby said.
I'm like, yeah, I'm the green guy. Accept it.
It doesn't hurt you, no.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm the
Why are
green
you
guy.
hiding in the shadows?
Right, she's literally hiding right behind us.
Oh, let me put my stuff.
Lalo is short for Eduardo. Yeah, I didn't know his name was Eduardo for like...
Edward, that's his name. Edward.
Eduardo.
What? Lalo, yeah. Dad's trying to tell everybody what he made our Indian names, and I won't let him. Because they're rude. You remember what yours was? Think about it. You remember it. You do not want him telling people that, okay? So rude.
Yeah, like my best friend Leanne, he'll be like, what's up, gringa?
What was Abby's Native American name? Okay, guys, so let me see. Eddie's native name. Abby, did you get your nails done at the place, or do you do them?
I get them done. My neighbor does them.
Yeah, she does them right from her backyard, like right where our dogs are barking and.
And in Mexico, the good thing about nails, these were like 100-something pesos, and in the States, they would probably be like $50.
How much is 100 pesos?
$5.
Yeah, and they're really beautiful, and she can go like all
And
out.
they last for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, and they're just little tiny baby nails. Abigail, if we took a trip to California, would you want to go or no?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
No, that was a trick question. You're not going.
Mom!
I already
I'm
know.
going.
I already know. No. Abby will be like, ooh, look at that boy. Ooh, look at that boy. Ooh, look at that boy. Sometimes I'll have her take my camera and I'll be like, will you film while we're driving? And I have to help your dad with maps or something. Abby doesn't think that like the camera's hearing her talk, and she'll be like, oh, there's the beautiful fountain that doesn't ever work. Ooh, oh, look at that cute boy walking by. Oh, that's the Western store. And I'm like, Abigail, what is happening? I can't use any of this. Geez, $90 plus tip. You would never get your nails done in the States. Oh my gosh, are you joking?
I'm about to start
I
putting
think-
on people's nails in the States.
Well, no, I think in Ocotlán they're more expensive. I think it's just, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Here,
They're
one
not
time
that
for
much
the
more. We've got them done in Ocotlán.
For the
before.
Reinas, I had to get them put on, and they weren't expensive at all.
So
No,
much
And I
more.
got them
I think
like
they
a-
were like
like a lot.
$290.
Yeah, $290
How much
for a big
$290
set.
be? Not $90.
$14.
Yeah, no, and we always leave a really nice tip. But oh, and they expect tip $90. That's a great business. You should go to the States and be
Yeah,
a
I
nail
wanna
tech.
be like,
But I wonder how fussy people are then if you're paying that much money. Wow.
yeah, no, eyelash extensions over there are really expensive. Here you can get them put on for like 100 pesos too.
Oh, thank you so much. Getting ready to spend on one taco what you'd spend on 5 tacos in Mexico.
That is true.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I know we haven't had a taco in a long time, I feel like.
Somebody said hair is over $300.
No.
And extensions here, people get getting extensions really easily here.
Right. No, you guys. This is crazy.
People be coming here just to get extensions.
Korean ramen would be my dream come true, me and Abby.
Yup.
I have
What?
never tried true ramen. That would be a dream. Is that in LA? Because that's where I would need to stop. Like real ramen.
Yeah, the good kind.
Okay, you
I've
don't
never
have
seen
to
them,
go,
YouTube
hun.
videos.
You don't have to go.
I feel like there's better things like Yoshinoya or like
Yeah, we're going to go to all of them. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Busy Bee.
Right.
Like, I can like just think about Busy Bee and you know what I mean. I still like smell it. I can taste it.
And I want to tell you guys something. It's because somebody said on here your kids are really great. Me and my husband love bringing our kids places with us. And when we first had Abby and Cristiano, I got to travel with Abby, but we didn't get the chance to travel. And now that our kids are a little bit older and we kind of go, if we go to the United States or if we go to Chapala or whatever, I love traveling with them. I feel like when we go without them, we feel like they're missing out because they love food. They like to go to different places. They like to do all the things we like to do. They like to experience things. So they're not tablet kids. Our kids could care less about a tablet. They would be more mad if we're like, you're grounded from tacos.
Yeah, or
They-
from the plaza or something.
Yeah, that would make them so mad. But because you hear so many things about people are like, you know, what if a kid ruins my life or this or that? Because those things are unknown and they're scary. But from me and my husband, we love having our kids with us and we love them experiencing things with us. And because we always took them with us since they were little,
They're also so good like traveling.
great travelers, great eaters.
Yeah, we'd eat everything. When we first came here, we were scared to even like try tacos. And now we
Yeah.
eat like everything.
You guys eat everything, and they're not afraid to have an experience. So that's one of the joys in our life. Like recently, we went out for one of my vlogs, just me and my husband, and it was not the same at that restaurant without them. Without the chaos of them like teasing each
But
other
this
or
happens-
anything else.
This happens all the time. Okay, Erin always wants to go like on a date night or something, which is fine. Okay, but then we get there and she's like, "Well, I wonder what the kids are doing."
But you do too.
Yeah, but-
I feel like you feel the same way. You're like, well, you know.
It's just not the same. Cause like, I know you guys don't get to see this a lot, like on video, because we kind of focus on other things, like you know what I mean, whatever it is we're eating or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But we actually interact, you know what I mean, a lot by ourselves on the table, and you know what I mean, just enjoy having us around.
Right. Yeah, the kids are around us 24/7, but we enjoy that. So like, it's just so like even thinking about going to California, I'm like, well, it'd be better just to buy 2 plane tickets, but I couldn't imagine missing out on the kids. We would be trying food and be like, oh, Annabelle would love this or something else. So we would have to bring them with us, but if anybody ever feels that way, like, oh, will this be hard? If you bring them with you from the very beginning, life is so filled with joy having your children around, especially as they're getting bigger. Like Abby's like a third adult, so everything just goes so much smoother. She's learning how to adult. She doesn't like that I say
Oh
that.
my gosh,
She didn't
it
like that I say
drives
that.
me nuts.
What?
I can't.
Because I tell her
Because
like
she'll be
you need to
like-
learn more because you're
No,
becoming
she'll
an
be
adult
like,
soon.
you're an adult soon. Like 24/7, so walk up to me and be like, you're an adult
I'm trying
soon.
to mentally prepare myself.
Oh.
But I'll tell her, you know, you
You're
have
an
to start
adult
learning
soon.
things that I didn't learn.
It
like
was
how
like
to
a
cook.
whisper in the wind, you're an adult soon.
But I'm trying to mentally
We'll
prepare
wake up
myself.
in the morning and still be like,
Yeah.
you're an adult soon.
This is one of your native. This is one of your native freaking
I'm sad.
pep talks or what?
Yes.
Yeah, so you should pep talk yourself. You don't need to remind me.
No, I know, but that's the other reason we're
So
building.
wake me up in the morning and be like, you're an adult soon.
No, because she wants to do baby things. And I'm like, you need to learn how to flip a tortilla. You need to learn how many cups of water go into the rice. You need to learn these things because I didn't learn them, and then it was
It's a
really hard for
whisper
me.
in the wind. You're an adult.
No, and Abby's trying to avoid it. She's like, no, I'm going to avoid it as long as she can.
That's what I would
No.
tell you to do, is avoid becoming an adult.
Exactly. Yeah, Mom. Dad already said it. I don't need to flip a tortilla. Okay.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
settled.
No, and actually here in Mexico, it's such a big cultural thing that kids are always with their family. It is like you do not go to Fiesta and there's not kids there. You do
Yeah.
not go out to a restaurant and there's not a big family there with all their kids. So I think that was something in Mexico that actually I felt like a little more comfortable. I don't have to feel awkward bringing 4 kids out. This is the norm here. Like family, it's like God, your family, that's everything here. So it just made it a little bit easier of a transition.
Aaron, somebody asked during monsoon season,
Yeah.
do the kids still go to school and do they eat in class?
Okay, the kids do still go to school. Monsoon season is my favorite.
What is that?
When it's rainy
Rainy
season.
season.
Oh.
Rainy season is my favorite
But
because
they cancel school a lot. Like if it's
Do they?
Yeah, if it's raining in the morning, like bad raining in the morning, they'll
Yeah.
cancel.
yeah, just because the streets get flooded, and I will show you guys, they get really flooded. And yes, the kids eat inside, but they have to run outside to get their lunch. And the teachers won't get it for them. So they have to run outside, get their lunch from us, and then they run back inside. So that's kind of funny because we have no lunch service. The moms are the lunch service at the school. And then some people asked, okay, well, what if a mom works and she can't, because we sit with our
They'll
kids
send
at lunch.
tacos.
They'll send tacos, but also other moms will help. But not a lot of moms who have kids that are school grade work. It's mostly the husbands that are working and the moms stay home because there's always so much that needs to be done in the home as well, and preparing meals and things like that. And that's another thing I love about here is that.
Sorry, Alicia Teran, I think there's gonna be a vlog on that. So
How to make green sauce?
No, she was asking about the ceiling on the house.
Oh, the ceiling
Yeah, I
on the
seen
house.
today, and I'm like, dang,
It's
coming along.
beautiful. I'm posting a vlog tonight once I get into bed because most of the ceiling is almost finished. The house, you guys, it's like I had this vision in my head and it's coming to life. And there was a point where me and my husband,
I was a little kid again.
yeah, we
I
were
was
like,
Mom.
we were like, is it gonna look like I'm picturing? But it is. It's coming out so beautifully. My mom's gonna be here in December, so hopefully it'll be done by December. And then Emmy, my sister, and Elena, they will be here in July for the kids' graduations. So they'll get to see the house too, and it's gonna be just a big thing. I'm so excited, you guys.
So somebody asked, why don't you ever have lunch with Abby? Just a
Oh,
little
because
tip.
I'm a big kid, and it's too embarrassing. I grab the lunch and run.
She grabs the lunch. It's like a raccoon that knows people are out there, but it wants the
I just
food.
take my hand
She'll be
out.
like, what are you doing? And she'll grab it and she'll run and I'll be like, I love you. And she's like, go. And I'm like, okay. No, the middle schoolers, no, it is not cool for mom to eat lunch with them, or else I would sit and eat lunch with her. She grabs it and goes, does not want to hear another word from me. And I'm sad because Cristiano's leaving the elementary and going to her school. And I asked him, I'm like, am I still gonna be able to sit with you? And he's like, no. And so that hurts my heart really bad. I don't like seeing them grow up like that. But that's one of the blessings of Mexico, is being able to bring my kids lunch and sit down and eat with them. It was hard at first, you guys, because I didn't know how to cook anything. And then it's a commitment that like you walk your kids to school, you get home and you start cooking and you have to bring them lunch. And then you have to bring the other grade lunch, like Abby's grade lunch, and then you walk home and then you go get them again. So it was a very, very hard adjustment to like when you drop your kids off and then you have 8 hours till you pick them up again. No, it's not like that. They're only in school 4 hours. So within that 4 hours, I'm walking all over the ranch. And when I'm inside, I'm cooking them lunch. So it was a blessing because that's what I wanted to be able to do. But it was a huge adjustment getting used to that.
Somebody asked, what's the highest grade here?
12th grade. Yeah, 12th grade.
Oh, it's actually probably more than that because it's elementary, then middle school, then you go to trade school, and then high school.
So it might be one extra year because of the trade school.
But that's in bigger cities because here in the ranch, they don't do the trade school thing. That would be more in Ocotlán.
Well, the last 2 years you can decide.
But that's Ocotlán thing.
Yeah,
That's
she'd
Pueblo.
have to drive out to the city. It's sad because a lot of kids drop out before they make it to high school. And it's just, they want to go work with their family because they think, well, what does it mean to go to school? But actually, to go to school in Mexico is a kind of a big deal. I feel like there's more opportunities with a degree here. But then again, that depends if you want to live in the city or if you want to be out here farming, you know, you have everything you need. So it really does just depend. But there's some kids who are so smart, just book smart, and they don't think they can do it because...
Yeah, I have a friend that speaks perfect English, and he's never been to America, never took English classes. He learned offline perfect English.
Yeah.
If he went to the States, perfect. And he works in cows. He milks cows. He doesn't want to go to a big school.
He doesn't? Man, he's so smart too.
Well, I
That's
mean,
what I'm
all the girls that came here for the, what's it called? The missionary people.
Oh yeah.
Those were all people from Guadalajara. They spoke perfect English.
They spoke perfect English. Yeah, we had missionaries come to the ranch, and it was so cool. And they were providing free house service. That's how deep into Mexico I am, you guys, that missionaries stay for the week in our ranch. And then they seen me, and I was laughing, and I was like, they're like, because they were knocking at the doors, and they were saying stuff in Spanish, and I was like, they think I'm Mexican. But then I didn't understand what they were saying, because they were talking too fast. There was like 20 of them, and then they spoke to me in English, and I said, are you guys from the States? And they're like, no, we're from Guadalajara. And I also vlogged that as well, and they had a beautiful, like, youth group is what it would have been. And it was really fun. The problem is, there's a difference between city kids in Mexico and rancho kids in Mexico, okay? There just is. There's this difference. And the rancho kids are more free-spirited and they are wild, and then the kids in the city are brought up a little more proper and they're not wild like that. So when I went to the plaza to watch these girls, they're all around Abby's age, and all the younger kids from the ranch are starting to come out, and they're playing the games, but they're swearing in Spanish, and I am just like in the back, just laughing because these girls are like,
They're little kids though,
don't
because
say
they kept
that.
losing.
Yeah, they're little kids, and then they're climbing up the plaza, but they go on the sides of the plaza they're not supposed to go on. They do this all day long, like little kids, like 2-year-olds, okay? And the
Like Javi?
yeah, and the girls from Guadalajara, no, Brian was there.
Oh my
Yeah, you
gosh.
can imagine how naughty he was. And the girls from Guadalajara are like having panic attacks because the kids are just wild.
Crazy.
And they're
Oh my
swearing.
goodness.
And I was like, I need to take I still believe they love the Lord so much. I do. But I was like, they just have grown up a little tougher. And I was trying to tell the girls that because they spoke English. I was like, and there's a couple little kids who are like Dennis the Menace of the ranch. Okay, any more questions before we go? Because it's almost 10 o'clock at night. But the kids of the ranch are
You're
fun.
Well,
almost
there were so many. I just.
And if anybody watching, if you guys could like and subscribe, my goal is to one day to get to 100,000. There would just be, I'm gonna do something so special when we get to that. My husband's trying to read through all the comments on his other phone because on live from my phone, I can only see a couple at a time.
There's way more.
I don't know how they pick or choose what they show me. Okay, Abby's Kinsenera video.
Oh wait, somebody
Okay.
said somebody had asked why don't I do a vlog?
No, I ask him all the time to do a vlog. He won't do it. Why won't you?
I don't know. I feel like most of the time I'm like rushed throughout the day.
Yeah.
So I don't have, because I'm not really working on my schedule, I'm working on somebody else's schedule. Unless I'm doing something on my own. Like, I could have blogged that crate, I guess, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm kind of on somebody else's schedule, or I'm trying to do things to not have the actual workers stop working.
Also, my husband, vlogging, it's just like any job. It's like a skill you have. You learn certain things, and then editing and all of that. And my husband does not want to do that. I don't know if that's his gift. Just like welding is not my gift. I did tell my husband recently, though, I want to be out there more to get what he's doing. Because what he's doing is really cool. And you guys give us great advice. Like when we were asking about the French Riviera, and people were giving us great advice about that.
French
What the
Riviera.
heck is that?
It's a French river system that Dad's putting in the backyard.
You are more gringo than
No,
I thought.
it's a
Dude.
French
No, it's
river
not.
system
You're-
that my
hold on.
husband's putting in the
I didn't know
backyard
this
for my
about
baby
you.
ducks.
Oh
It's a
my
French
God.
river
it's
system.
called, what do you
can't.
call it?
It's called the French Riviera. No, you guys heard on that vlog. He said he was
It's
making
called
me
the
a river
French Drain.
for the.
Oh my gosh.
No.
French Riviera.
The
That
French
was a makeup
Riviera
word.
is what I'm gonna
You're
call
trying
it.
to make it
And-
more fancy.
During the
Oh
rainy
my
season, it's
goodness.
gonna make a French river system.
French Riviera.
If you can
Where the heck
imagine-
did you hear that?
If you can imagine in France where people live in the countryside in their old cottages and they have river systems, that's what my backyard is going to look like with the French Riviera river system that my husband said. He already talked to me about it off screen. He already talked to me about this off screen. So he can act as cool as he wants, but he said for me to send him ideas. And that's
It's
what
not
I'm
called
doing.
French Riviera.
Can you imagine our baby ducks jumping into the French Riviera while I'm doing my dishes?
I can't deal with your makeup words. Dude, that's made up.
French Riviera is a real word.
Oh my goodness.
I'm telling you.
I feel like that's like a resort.
Yeah.
For fishing, we could put minnows in it.
What?
Minnows.
I'm telling you guys, watch.
Little girls are
Watch.
gonna be crying when the ducks all eat them.
No, I'm telling you guys, I swear to you, when God like knows things that are in my heart, and I will tell my husband like I'm really thinking about this, and my husband is part of what helps make it happen. I'm like the creative part. It's like God here, and we pray about it, and then I'm the creative part, and then my husband's the muscle part of it, and then it all comes together. We argue
So
and
he's
fight
the
through
one
the
that
whole
does
thing,
it.
but it comes together. Yeah, no, he does it, but if he didn't have my vision for it, it wouldn't look beautiful. It would look like a pile of mud. But because he has my vision, no, I'm just saying, that's how we work together.
You can put koi fish.
See, she said I know exactly what you're talking about. Trout. This is getting deep. Now I'm thinking about it going into a pond.
You have a river system. There's a river in the back.
I don't know if I should read any more comments. It's gonna, are your little ones sleeping? They probably are sleeping. Our bedtime routine is, oh, you swear.
We got 2,000 now. Yay.
So somebody asked what my YouTube channel would be called.
Lalo's building something.
I don't know. I'd have to think about that.
What should Lalo's name? Okay, let me think about it.
You're gonna be
You're
like those
such a
golden
good name
people.
picker. You need to think of something good. Saludos de Michigan. What fruit and vegetable plants will you grow more? Okay, that's gonna be a big one. We cannot wait to get started on a garden. My biggest thing is, this is unexpected. This is my dream.
What is all
I want to
jazz?
grow dill, like dill that.
Out of everything that you could have possibly said, I want to grow dill.
I said it was gonna be unexpected.
My God.
I want to grow dill. Do you know how many recipes you can make with dill, and they don't have dill in Mexico? They have dill in Mexico, but not anywhere near us. I can never find it. I can't even find it in Mercado Libre. I want to grow dill. So how am I gonna do that? I don't know, but that's like another.
I don't even know what dill is.
Dill, like dill pickles. Dill goes in everything. Dill goes in potato salads, in
What is it?
dressings. It's a herb.
Dill?
Dill.
This is a lie.
You can put it in mustard.
What?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, people know what dill is. I knew you were gonna judge me for that. I'm gonna have to start my own dill garden because you're gonna refuse to grow it.
Dude, I know the channel name.
What?
Hot Rod Buggy.
No, that has nothing to do with what
Yes, it
you're
does.
building.
Yes, it does.
No. That has nothing to do with what you're building.
No.
Dillspiration.
What? What is that?
She is correct. Lalo GP. That'd be a good one. Dill pickles. Dill goat cheese. Thinking about breeding her with a mini goat.
We should really try and breed the goat.
I can't do it till the house is done or I'll mentally lose it. I need to have the house done first. My husband could handle it. I
You
need to
can't
have
have
the
a
house
baby
done.
goat, but you could have a river system.
No, she would have like 5 baby goats and then I'd be
Goats
panicked.
don't have 5 baby goats.
I'm telling you, hun. Life with Lalo. That would be a good one. Life with Lalo would be a good one. The problem is, you guys, he wouldn't vlog anything. He would make me do it on top of vlogging this. Home building vlogs. Love Dill. Dill's what's up right now. And can you imagine I could sell dill from my garden? Lalo y la gringa en Mexico. That's a good one.
Who do you know that's
Lalo y
Mexican?
Lupita in Mexico.
Wait, who do you know that's Mexican and uses dill?
No one. That's why I got
We
to
live
it.
in Mexico.
Lalo's Dill Farm. Lalo Palooza. Oh my gosh, these are so good. Whoa.
Dang.
These are so good. Hot Rod Buggy. Oh, Hot Rod Lalo. It's up and coming, Lalo. Okay, these were some good ones. Dill is coming to Mexico. Yes.
Dill do's and don'ts.
Lalo making a big dill. That was a funny one. Lalo and the jalapenos. That's a good one. Building with Lalo. La Gringa y Lalo. Telemundo Nights. Oh my gosh, that's a good one. Oh my gosh, these are good ones. Lalo deals with Aaron.
My gosh.
That would be so funny. The behind the scenes are like when I come out there and I ask him to do something, because I know he's chismoso with those guys. When I come out there and I'm like, here's what we should do, I know they sit there and talk about me. Lalo's World. Dill salsa is good. Ooh, that sounds so good. I really want to make ranch. Lalo's New Life in Mexico. You can't make homemade ranch without dill. So I've just been missing out on ranch because they don't sell ranch here, like in our town or in the city near us. So that stinks. I'm with you, girl. Novelas with Lalo. Oh, they are so... Goats have 2 to 4 babies usually. Yeah, see, my goat would end up having 4 and I would be panicked. I just need the house to be done because we're putting so much money into it to get it done quick that I would just be panicked. And then they would be like, meh, all night long, and then I wouldn't sleep.
We can't even hear them.
I did love when the goats were babies. It was like a joy in our life. And I think the kids would love experiencing the goat having babies. So I would like to do that, but I swore I wouldn't get any more animals until the house was done, because also we need to finish our fence in the back so that they could like free roam and graze. If she has babies right now, they'd be stuck in the stall, and I just don't want that. I want us to be able to fix our fence and everything else, and it'll be a really nice area for all of them. Because you guys know with my like ADHD, I'll like get ahead of myself, and I promised myself I wouldn't do that. So I'm gonna wait till the house is done, and then I will move on. Oh, La Vida de Lalo.
Wait,
a
somebody
good one.
asked how far away was like Sam's or Walmart from us.
Like an hour and 45 minutes, probably, if not more. It depends on the traffic. Sometimes it can take us 2 hours, 2 hours and a half. I love going to Sam's though. That's like one of my joys in life. We only get to go once every like 6 months. I do like going. I really never eat, what do we always get? Sausage. It's like the only thing.
No, we get we get summer sausage.
We get summer sausage and we get creamer while we're out there. But we just like walking around. It's so weird. It feels like when I was a kid and I got to walk around those stores. So it feels a little bit like comforting sometimes. Lalo's Rancho. Oh, that's good. You guys have some good ones. Oh, Annabelle's trying to wake up Cristiano. What is she trying to get from him? I need to learn the herb names in Spanish. We do camping videos sometime. If I go back, Annabelle's the only one up.
Do people camp in Mexico?
I don't know. I've tried to look for campgrounds because our family loves camping, and I haven't seen a ton.
They had camping at that one pool place you went to, remember?
Yeah, but I don't play that game, you guys. There's too many spiders and alacrans. Do you know how little a scorpion can be? Like my pinky nail, but even like smaller. That's how little a scorpion can be. I almost had a heart attack the first time. The first time I seen a real spider in Mexico, my husband wasn't here yet, and me and Hilda.
I remember getting a call at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I'm still mad at him about this. Me and my mother-in-law Hilda came here with the kids, and my husband was waiting for his citizenship letter thing. So he wasn't coming for another month or something. So we left early. And I was sitting in the living room because I couldn't sleep. And this spider, I think it was a brown recluse, scurried across the ground. I was so terrified because in Michigan, there's no spiders like that. I was so terrified just the way it moved. And it was moving within the shadows. And I thought, great, there's a killer spider in our home and no one cares. There's no precautions. So I call my husband and I'm like, Lalo, there's literally a deadly spider running around the house. I don't know what to do. And he's like, it's 3 a.m. and I'm in Michigan. Like, what can I do? And I was like, you're such a jerk. And I hung up on him. I mean, he's right. There was nothing he could do. So I went and bought canopies to put over our bed. I don't know what they are. They're like those fabric things. That was when I first moved here. Now I know that the spiders are avoiding us at all costs. But it was like our bedrooms were on lockdown. I couldn't sleep for weeks. I saw one of those big black spiders with the red butt. What are those called?
A black widow.
A black widow, okay. And I just remember thinking I've ruined my children's life. There's killer black widows in our yard. No, but this is normal, especially in the United States, like in the southern states, black widows are normal. But from Michigan, where I'm at, I've never seen one in my life.
Yeah, but you know how Michigan have brown recluse?
Yeah, no, I know, but you don't see them. It's rare. So then a local kid came and killed it for me because I didn't know what to do. I had spray. I could not get myself to spray it.
So fun fact, I got bit by a black widow when I was in California, twice.
No, now we know what to do though. Like the chickens help keep animals away. The dogs help keep things like that away. And then I use vinegar in the house to mop, and that helps keep things away, and peppermint oil and things like that. I just didn't know all that before. Then a lady came to my house who, I asked her, I said, do you mop every single day? And she goes, yeah, we mop every day. I was like, but why? And she's like, it keeps the spiders and scorpions out. And like a light bulb went off, and I was like, okay. Like I'd never even thought that that's why you have to do that every single day. So it's really important to them we have to do that in the morning, and then we shake out our clothes and things like that. They have ranch, it just doesn't taste that great.
Somebody asked, how do you guys deal with flies, chickens?
Yeah, we haven't had a lot of flies this year. Some years we have a lot, and some years we don't. And they're scared of the scorpions. I was born in Michigan and currently live here. I'm scared of ticks more. Yeah, in Michigan I'm terrified of ticks and leeches.
Oh wait, somebody asked a good question about the house. They asked if we were gonna take them along to go tile shopping.
Oh yeah, yes, we're taking you guys along to go tile shopping and furniture shopping.
So we just
100%.
found a place where they make, because Aaron's looking for the I think it's called terracotta tiles, and there is a place in Jalisco that makes them. Okay, so we have to travel. I think it was an hour and 45 minutes away from you.
Or 2 hours.
Yeah, something like that. Well, we have to travel there to, you know what I mean, where they make this stuff at, and see if we can find size and, because they have size and shapes and all this other stuff. Like they have decorative ones and some that are real plain.
And you have to buy them in big batches so that they can
Hey,
be
Connie's on
even.
here.
Connie's on there? Where?
There.
Why can't I see it? You guys, my best friend is on here. She is the one, best friend. I don't know if you watch my vlog or not, but I told everybody about your restaurant. So if you get more people going in, I worked as a waitress for years with my best friend. She owns a restaurant, La Casa Fierro in Muskegon. And I worked as a waitress forever since Abby was a baby. And but I got to work with my best friend, and I think that's the only reason I liked it.
Gloria Diaz asked, what do you do for a scorpion sting?
Oh, you know what? It's very expensive.
Frankincense.
I'm starting frankincense. Yes, you can get a little tube of frankincense oil. It's expensive, but all you do is put one. I'm not a doctor. Don't do this unless you want to. Don't do it because I said anything, because you could get an allergic reaction. So I don't know. But you can, if you feel like it, put a drop of frankincense on there, but don't do it unless you talk to your doctor. I don't talk to my doctor first because I just know what you have to do here in Mexico to survive. But we bought a little thing of frankincense, and a guy actually got stung the other day, and we put a drop of it on there. But Abby got stung once, and I put a potato on there and wrapped it up, a raw potato. And I'm not even kidding, guys. The red was like that big, and I put the potato on there, and I wrapped it. And after a couple hours, I took it off. It literally like sucked whatever was going on, because it went from like that to like that within a couple of hours. So you can also do that after you talk to your doctor. You can get like splinters and stuff out by wrapping potatoes around it. If Connie messages me on there, let me see, because I didn't see it. Best friend, is your mom watching too, or is it just you?
Right here.
Lupita, I think borax sprinkled around the border of the house helps. Oh, that's a really good idea.
There.
Oh, I can't believe I missed that. Borax is a good idea. Maria, thank you so much. Greetings from Chicago. There's a lot of people here for the fiestas from Chicago right now, from California, from everywhere, you guys. I'm going to stay up just for you guys. By stay up, I mean 10 o'clock max.
For what?
Red onion for the fiestas.
Okay, so these fiestas that she's talking about, everybody's up till like 5 a.m., okay? And Aaron's like, I can only do 10. What?
Like the teachers are up till 5 a.m. and everybody has to be to school the next day. They always have a big meetings with the mom. Aaron, will you ever open a restaurant? Probably not, because restaurants take so much work, and I just like eating at restaurants, like trying new food.
Do you remember what that place was called?
Cristiano would probably open a restaurant. What?
The place where I told you we gotta go get tiles from?
No, I don't remember.
I can't remember what the name of it is, but maybe next live I'll share that.
Potatoes on warts and infections. Yes, you guys, I use raw potatoes for everything. I've had to learn how to use a lot of natural things. We put aloe vera on everything. We do not mess around. The party hasn't even started at 10. That's 100% true. I just can't, you guys. It's the gringa in me. When it's fiesta, I don't know how to explain, unless you are Hispanic and you've been to Mexico for the fiestas. Each ranch has 9 days. So like the next ranch next to us will do 9 days, and then they don't do them at the same time. So it's our ranch's turn. And the founders, each family, whatever their last name is, that family, so there's 9, so there's 9 days, and that family pays for a band and like the night of it. And I just can't do it. I've tried. I've done everything I can. I can't stay up past 10. And then the speakers are so loud, but my kids love it. Abby loves it. I know I don't take a nap, and I still can't. I can't do it. I need to be in my bed resting by 8. I do my lives for you guys, but I need to be in bed resting by 8. No, my poor husband. He just wants to go Fiesta. And my husband doesn't even drink. He just wants to sit and watch what's going on. Because it's so fun to watch the people, what they're wearing, who they brought with them, where they're from. You'll be like, oh my gosh, look who's here. Look who they brought.
Well, no, I like people watching, okay?
Yeah.
And, like, if you ask my wife, like, everybody knows who I am, but even though I don't really go anywhere, I don't even know how they know me, but everybody knows who I am. And for some reason, I always get stuck, like, talking to somebody.
Right.
Okay? But I'm really there just to, like, people watch or to take care of my mom, because my mom's, like, a party animal, and she's there till 5.
Right. No, she'll be there till 5. Her and Abby are wild. Lalo does want to know the cheese man. I'm not even joking, you guys. Me and Abby will be talking in the car, and he won't say a word until Abby will be like, Mom, you're not going to believe it. And Lalo will be like, what? And I'll be like, you were not even talking to us for an hour. And Lalo knows all the cheese man. But yeah, it's really fun. I can't wait to vlog it for you. And the Founders Parade is a really big one. I will not walk in it this year because I want to vlog it for you guys. But I think my husband's going to be walking in it. Oh, Dolores Hidalgo. Is that what it was called?
No.
I swear I thought it was called that.
No, I have it on Google Maps. I just can't remember what it's called.
Well, we're definitely going to be taking our time to look for just everything, for the tiles, for different textures, for different things in our home, because for such a long time I couldn't do any of that. Like, I'm a professional photographer. I don't do it now because I have my YouTube and I have my kids, but I couldn't even put my own art up in my home because I never had the money to, because I was always waitressing, and that would go towards just food to eat or just paying our bills or whatever else. And since we've been living in Mexico, we've been able to save, and we sold our home, and we have our YouTube, and every once in a while I do photos. So I'll be able to take the time to put some of my art and a little bit more love into our home, which is such a big blessing from God, because I never thought it was gonna be like that. I always knew I wanted to be here, but I never thought I would be able to give my family that. Like, because my kids will be like, Mom, your home's almost done. And I'm like, but it's not my home. Like, this is our home. This is for my grandbabies one day. And for my family to be able to come here and enjoy this for the rest of their lives. So it's just like proof of what God can do in your life, because I prayed for 1,000 subscribers because I thought we were going to have to leave Mexico. And me and the kids, my husband was in the States at the time, and I only had maybe 500, maybe less than that. And me and the kids, I said, we are going to pray all through December just for 1,000. And if I got 1,000, I would be monetized. And I already had a ton of vlogs. Like, I had always been vlogging because I love to do it. And within a couple weeks, it went to 1,000. And I just remember me and all the kids just freaking out, and we're like, it went to 1,000. This is like so wonderful. And now for it to be at 65,000 is like, God just tripled what I had asked for. And I feel like he's able, more than tripled, and he's able to show that in our lives, how much good he does for us, but not just us, other people we have been able to bless, which is so, it is one of the best feelings in the world to be able to give to somebody in need, and you know there's absolutely nothing in return besides their joy. And Lupita was an example of that. And I won't go in, Lupita was the one we went and bought a Kinsenera dress for. And I won't go into full life story because that's for her and her family to tell, but she was having a quinceañera, and she did not ever, I don't think she thought she'd ever be able to get a gown like that.
She's not having a quinceañera. She's having like a get together.
Yes, for their family.
It's not like a quinceañera, you know, ball.
It's not like Abby's was. But because of that, when we told her we wanted to get her a dress, we brought her to Ocotlan first to look at, someone said, who's Lupita? Lupita is Abby's cousin. Abby's third cousin, my husband's second cousin, but she's Abby's age. She's really important to our family. She lives right up the road. But she hasn't had the same opportunities as my children. So when we found out she was even having a family get together, we're like, okay, well, we want to buy the dress for you. So we took her to Ocotlan to look at dresses that were more like just elegant prom style. They weren't quinceañera dresses. And she tried a bunch of those on. And then we went to one last store, and this lady only had 2 quinceañera dresses in the shop because Ocotlan doesn't have a lot. And I said, Lupita, just try it on for fun. And she put it on. And me and Abby went back there with her to help her get it on, and her eyes just lit up. And the whole time she was trying these beautiful gowns, and her eyes didn't really light up, but she got that quince gown on. And me and Abby looked at each other, and I was like, she loves it, doesn't she? And she's like, yeah. And I said, okay. So we gave her a couple days, and we're like, do you think you want a quince dress, or do you want more of a formal dress? And she goes, I really would like a quince dress. And I was like, all right, if that's what you want. So from that point, I prayed about it. I was like, Lord, guide her to the right dress, and please let it be in budget that we can afford. And it was. And it was such a beautiful, fun day. We took her to the hotel. We took her out to eat. And you guys are going to be so surprised what dress she picked. It was wonderful. So us being able to do something like that is something she'll never forget. And that's just a blessing from God. And it's a blessing from you guys. Just supporting and loving our family. We're able to help so many families here in Mexico. And a lot of them, we don't show in our vlog because I don't want to be helping them and be like, oh, well, can I give you this in front of the camera? It's kind of odd. But this was a special opportunity where we could vlog it.
Well, I think Lupita is somewhat special, okay? So, like, I know I have my girls, and I get to see, like, you know, them interact with each other and stuff. And even with Cristiano, but Lupita's the only girl in her family.
Yeah.
She has 3 brothers. So I was telling my wife, like, you know, I don't know that she knows that she is beautiful. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I don't think that anybody ever tells her that.
Or like, I don't think she's ever went dress shopping in her life.
You know what I mean? Anything like that.
Yeah. So
So it was just, I think it was
special.
important to let her know that.
Right. And to give her just the experience of it. She, along with a lot of other kids, it's really hard to understand that they grow up really happy here and filled with life. But also sometimes they see things like Abby having her quinceañera and someone close to her like Lupita knowing that she won't get to have something like that. So us being able to do something like her gown is so important. That's why if you have family in Mexico or even family in the United States, if you can be a madrino or padrino just for one thing, you're helping them out so much. We didn't get madrinos or padrinos for madrinas for Abby's quinceañera. Did we for anything? For the dress, my mom bought the dress, but for everything else, and that was just because we wanted everybody to be able to come and enjoy it, but also I feel like that's missed in a lot of the culture now, is people don't always grow up knowing that that's something that's so, like, you feel honored if somebody asks you to do that. And so I don't know if your family, I felt a little more awkward asking, or even my family, because they weren't grown up like that at all, you know? So it was, oh no, we did. Your sister was the ring, and your brother did the boots, but like the real big things that are hard.
I think it was harder for us because we're not Catholic, okay? So like in this, what you're talking about, like the quinceañera stuff is more Catholic based.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to, you know, maybe have somebody look at it the wrong way or, you know, feel some way about it.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. We did have some people though, and for the potatoes and stuff, I forgot about that. I was just so overwhelmed how much music costs that like, you could have such a good quinceañera in Mexico with a speaker and having your family bring food. Then the bands are cool and they're part of Mexico, but they are that was the most expensive part. It had to be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the band was the most expensive part because we had a DJ and then we had a really cool band, really cool, but that was so expensive. So I think if I were to go back, I would probably have just done a band or a DJ, not both, and we would have had a speaker the rest of the night. I think that would have been a much better idea. And people still would have people had so much fun at Abigail's Kinsenera. It was just wonderful. Even I had fun. I was dancing all night. I stayed up till 3 a.m. I never do that. It was really, really fun.
And Erin had a breakdown. Okay, she was crying at the house.
No, it's because I don't ever drink, you guys, ever, ever, ever. And I had some tequila at Abby's Quince, and because the person who brought the tequila, it was like a specialty one from Jalisco, and I was like, I'm gonna try it. So you know how some people, when they drink, like, I don't know what their emotions are. I was like so sad. I was like crying. I had to pull myself together. So that's like why I don't like to drink it, because I don't want to ruin the moment. And I feel like that was ruining it by the end of the night, because I was crying so hard. All right, you guys, but I think we are gonna get going because it is getting so late. Oh my gosh, I wish I could. Because of the copyright, I can't vlog the whole entire. I have the whole video from my phone, but because of copyright, they'll block it. I wish I could show you all the dances. My sister Emily was so funny. It was the funniest night. She was full-blown Mexicana. She had one of the best nights of her life. Emmy loves coming back to Mexico. She'll be back pretty soon. I'm buying her ticket next week so that she can come here for the graduations. When will we see Lupita's dress? You'll see it next month is her party. I'm gonna be doing her photos next week. You guys will have to wait till next month. You're gonna be so surprised. It's beautiful. I don't think she's letting anyone in the ranch know either. You're not gonna be surprised.
Yeah, I don't think she was either.
But we're gonna get ready for bed, and then I'm gonna also post a vlog tonight, you guys, because I vlogged a little bit more of the house and the ceiling. But I need to tell all you guys, thank you so much for everybody who loves and supports our family. We love all you guys. We read through the comments. Me and my husband talk about it throughout the day. You guys are part of the adventure and the journey and our family with us. So thank you guys all so much. And if you have not already, please like and subscribe and let me know where you're watching from. I love when you guys let me know where you're watching from. And if we make a trip out to California, I will let you guys know ahead of time because maybe I can meet some of you guys. And I love food, so I would love to come out there and try all the different foods out there.
So, hold on. Somebody asked when are the fiestas?
They start Friday is the start off day.
April 25th till May 3rd.
Yeah. Pray for me, you guys, because it's going to be rough. All right, you guys. Buenas noches, todos.
Buenas noches, gracias.